going back to the being submissive conversation, I want to show bow video version 1 before I show bow video version 2. And I want you guys to react to this. Go ahead if you can pull up version 1. Oh. Boom. Yep. I kind of missed it. Did we miss it?
No.
Boom. Huge bow. Huge bow. This is actually my ex-girlfriend. We broke up. Unfortunately, she wasn't doing enough for me, so I have very high standards, so. Yeah, this is my ex-girlfriend. This is at my my apartment. She was doing good. I mean, she wasn't perfect, but she tried her best. I'm a fan of noodles, so could you close the door? So one more time, just so the bow really quick, the bow. Just hit it. Boom, huge bow. Okay. Would you bow for your man?
I would, because I feel like in Asian culture, it's just a respectful thing.
Okay, all right. Would you do it? Would you hit a bow?
I guess if that was my culture, but no. No.
All right. Would you do a bow for your boyfriend or whatever?
I'm Asian, and I would not bow for my boyfriend.
But may I?
You would not bow.
But if it's again, it's not something that I would have to do in my culture to bow to like my significant other. That would be for my elders.
No, but he asked for it. You wouldn't do it? Okay.
No.
You had something?
Because bowing is up, but I love welcoming my boyfriend, because I get excited for him to come home, and I would so bowing just feels weird, but I would be I often just jump on, I don't know, just
so
welcoming
you would do it.
him.
You would do it. You'd hit the bow.
I wouldn't do the bow, but that would be my bow, I would say, because to me that's the welcoming
he asks
thing.
for the bow.
Oh.
He asks you to bow.
I don't know. That's fucking weird. If it's not our culture, that's kind of weird. I don't think that. I think it would be a joke.
He's a fucking ginger.
He's a ginger,
and he wants you to hit the bow.
I mean, that's a very irrealistic.
What do you mean, bro?
He's a ginger.
What's wrong with? Hold on, they fucking bow. Scottish or some shit. Fucking.
I mean,
knights.
I see this just as a sarcastic thing. Then, I probably would do it because I think it would be funny.
Would you mind if I just gave you briefly a bit of pushback?
Wait, really quick before the pushback. Okay. Let me just get the answers from the girls. Would you bow for your man?
No.
No way.
Really quick, why?
I feel like it has to be equally yoked in a relationship, and the bow, I feel it's almost giving them more respect than they give me in return.
Wait, remind me, did you say you want a man to pay for the first date?
If he does initiate the plans, yes.
Do you initiate plans?
No.
Oh, you're not equally yoked then, are you?
But I'm actually more comfortable in my submissive energy. I don't initiate plans.
Wait, so you're more comfortable in your submissive energy.
Then why wouldn't you bow?
Yeah. Your dominant boyfriend says, I want you to bow every single time I come through the door.
So for me, submissiveness is very different from what traditional people think
because submissiveness to you means equality, right?
So I feel that everyone contributes different things, and for me, I would want a more assertive, dominant boyfriend, and by that I mean someone who's more decisive, who's willing to take the lead when it comes to logical things.
Yeah, let's get to the butt. But
no, I just bowing to your significant other is not what's culturally acceptable. It's not what people.
Why do you defer to things that are culturally acceptable?
Because
first of all, inside of the United States, it's culturally acceptable for a woman to shove a pineapple up her vagina on a screen for money.
What?
And you're worried about the cultural acceptability of a fucking bow? Can you square that for me real quick?
I just thought this was in relation to culture. However, I just feel that that's not something that I'm comfortable with doing because I'm used to greeting my elders with bows, but not my significant partner.
Yeah, okay, so this doesn't really answer to the question that I asked you. You said that it's not culturally acceptable, but it is culturally acceptable first and foremost. There's nothing culturally prohibiting anybody from bowing in the United States. And bows have been something which have been done in deference since early colonial times, in fact. Now, right now, in modernity, there's nothing I can think of which isn't culturally acceptable. It's culturally acceptable for men to put on strap-ons and walk down the streets during certain parades. And yet somehow the idea that culture somehow is the prohibition, that's insane to me. What is not permitted here, in fact? I can't even think of one thing that every perversion I can think of is permitted. How could that be a barrier for entry to you bowing?
So when I said culturally acceptable, I did misspeak because I was going to get at the point that as someone who is Asian, it's a part of my culture for us to bow to elders. And in relation to that, I'm more used to how it's done culturally, and I just do not see how it's related to like relationships, and I don't think I owe them that bow even if they were to ask that.
Wait, may I? Sorry, go ahead, Andrew, if you want to continue.
No. You can jump in.
Oh, okay. Question: do you want to get married one day?
I do.
Okay. Do you have any expectations on, your boyfriend or whatever at the time? You want him to get you a ring, I'm assuming? Mm-hmm. How much should he spend on the ring?
It doesn't matter for me.
You're fine with the cubic zirconia from Amazon?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want him, when he proposes, would you have an expectation that he get down on one knee to do it?
Yes, because I do like some traditional values.
Wait, so hold on. You want a man, by the way, I think getting down on one knee is way more of a bitch move than staying standing and just going like this. First off, if the guy's got bad knees, that's a big fucking ask. But you want a guy to kneel for you, get down, look up at you like a little bitch. Here's $3,000. Here, I got a fucking right here. Please, will you marry me? Fuck that shit.
I still think it's way better to just bring up the example that most women will get on their knees and allow a dude to jizz on their face. That seems to me like that's way more
That's not
degrading
most.
than a fucking bow. I'm just saying, that's way more degrading than a fucking bow. What do you want me to say?
Well, yeah.
Andrew, I was just getting to that. So, have you ever S'd the D? Have you ever S'd the D?
I don't feel like I want to share those kind
Oh,
of
okay,
things.
she's S. Oh my God! Heaven forbid a woman gives a blowjob in 2024. Oh my God! A blow? What? 1800s? Oh no. Okay. Fine, you don't do it, but the same woman that says, I would never bow for a man, will suck a guy's dick within 30 minutes of meeting him. That's a fact. I don't know what I'm sorry, though.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's here today!
Back out.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
It's also coming from what is the intention behind him wanting me to bow to greet him every day?
What is the intention of him wanting you to insert his phallus into your mouth and then expel some fucking jizz, bro? It's crazy to me, bro. These girls will suck a dick. They don't want to hit a bow, huh? Hold on.
Well, I mean, you're talking to her. She's not that, and you're talking about. I don't think it's most women, anyways.
Wait, you're saying she hasn't?
No, but like she doesn't necessarily. You said like within half an hour, you would just like go with the guy and like as the D, but then wouldn't
I'm
want to
not
bow.
saying she did that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like,
Some girl.
you ever had a one night stand?
I have.
How many?
Oh my gosh, I would say two.
Sorry, how many?
Do.
Like how quick? Like how quick?
What do you mean?
From like meeting them to
Maybe a couple to several hours.
so you'll let a man penetrate you.
I just don't
But-
see how they correlate to me, because the sexualness of everything doesn't correlate to what I find respectful. Because I don't think that having sexual relationships with someone equates like what your values should be in a relationship. I think you're allowed to have those opinions be nuanced.
I just don't understand, like, there's this objection to, well,
I get it, though, Brian.
Okay.
I understand. Look, you're totally right. It's perfectly acceptable for you to have nuanced needs inside of a relationship. I can totally understand, my logical, reasonable brain, that you could enter into a one-night stand with a guy, blast a little all over your face, but not want to bow to the man of your dreams, right? I mean, what man wouldn't want that out of his woman? Honestly. I mean, I don't even know what you're arguing with here, Brian. She's absolutely right.
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Goat donated $200. She's gonna swallow but ain't gonna bow. How do you like my nuance?
Thank you, Goat. Goat emojis in the chat for Goat. Thank you, man. Appreciate the TTS. I just don't get it. Like, you'll do all this for a guy, and maybe it's quirky, maybe it's unorthodox, maybe it's a little out there. But if you like this guy, and he's got this like quirk or whatever, and he's like, hey, I want to see you hit the bow when you greet me. You don't even have to do that shit in public, because that might be a bit embarrassing. You should still do it, but whatever. And he's like, yo, I want the bow. You're not gonna do that for your man?
Would you bow for your woman?
You're not gonna do that for your man?
No.
The love of your life. He's perfect.
No, you ain't gonna bow. You ain't gonna bow for no fucking woman. What are you talking about?
I would never ask
why
a
would
woman
any guy
for
ever bow
Wait.
for a woman?
Wait, question.
Why
He's
would a woman
fucking
bow for you?
perfect. He's your perfect guy, but he's got this one, in your view, red flag. But he's perfect. And he'll never cheat on you, and he's awesome in all the ways you'd like a man to be awesome, but he wants you to bow. Do you pass him up?
I do.
That is the most R-slurred shit I have ever fucking heard. You perfect. But he wants you to bow, and you're submissive? What else are you not going to do for him then?
I don't see how that makes me R-word, because I have certain expectations when it comes to relationships, and there are certain things that I won't compromise on.
Such as being submissive.
I don't think that you making someone bow and them disagreeing with it makes you not submissive. Just because you're submissive does not mean that you lack respect for yourself.
Wait, so you would bow to other people though?
Yes, it's my.
Can I ask you a
culture.
question? You wanna work a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna like have a job, a career.
Well, maybe not a traditional job. I do want to become like an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm. And so if you could have a job and it paid $100,000 a year, and the only thing you had to do is you were a greeter at a store, and the requirement was you had to bow to each guest who entered the store and just greet them. Oh, hello, welcome. Would you take that job?
So yes, because of the money.
Gotcha, bitch.
Well, I don't think so, really, because if you think about it, there are certain things that men will never compromise on because it will go against their pride. So just because a woman's perfect does not mean that he would always do things that
so
make him
let's say,
uncomfortable.
let's say a woman, I'm trying to think what sort of such a benign request from a woman would be of a man, but he gets his perfect woman who will be loyal to him for the rest, give him children, but she has one benign request that's just kind of a little, I'm trying to think what it is.
I can think of one.
What is it?
Maybe like if she requests him to always get his jacket off and, lay it out front all the time for her and for her to sit down, like a lot of men would disagree with that.
In return, he gets his perfect woman.
But I feel that a lot
And
of men...
that's the mountain, the hill they die on.
Right, but a lot of men aren't willing to do something that makes them seem vulnerable, and especially in front of other people, in my opinion.
I guess my question would be for you. You got your perfect woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you let her hold it like a hose when you pee? Every time you pee, would you let her hold it like a hose? She's like, I want to see that.
I don't think that maps on 1-to-1 to the bow, but so I have to go and get her if I'm at fucking work. Babe, come to fucking work so you can hold my dick while I pee.
No, like you could just do it like
once
at
a
home.
day.
You can do it at home, you know, like you don't have to see anyone. It doesn't
And
have to
she's
be
the
in public.
perfect woman.
She's the perfect.
Yeah, I'll make the concession. It's a little strange, but fuck it. Yeah, for the perfect woman, yeah, you can hold my dick once or twice. I invite. Welcome. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, why not? It's weird. I think that's a bigger ask than the bow, but sure.
Yeah, I think it depends of the intention.
Bro, I don't know if you guys know the definition.
Actually,
of
I would like to get
perfect.
into the intention. What do you mean the intention? What is
Like-
the intent?
Yeah, no,
Do
if
you
it's
think
like
the intention is degrading?
no. Well, that's what I mean. If it's I don't know, it can be a little fetish, I guess, or it can be like this is in his culture like a welcoming thing that's different. If it's like I'm the king and you are my slave
Beneath me.
type of feeling,
No,
then
not
it's like
slave.
weird.
I don't get. Why does it always have to be such an extreme?
No, but I'm just saying but that's what I mean. I mean, if that's the intention
But
of like
what if he just says, "I'm the king," and you're not the king? You don't
Yeah.
want the bow, because that's how you show me respect when you come in my door. For me, personally, I like the bow. You hit the door. I like the bow. Now, I'm going to give you the Western equivalence of this.
Yeah.
You may think this is silly, but you know what I really like my wife to do every once in a while, right? I've never told her this, but I still like it anyway. A nice curtsy, you know?
a nice what?
Isn't a curtsy?
What's a curtsy?
A curtsy.
A curtsy. A curtsy.
Oh,
you don't know what a
that's-
curtsy is?
Like a little Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's your thing, that's fine.
What's wrong with a curtsy?
Hey man, if it's your thing and if that's you're both like comfortable with that, like I have no problem with that.
You've never curtsied?
I mean probably sarcastically or like not in a like serious I owe you like respect type of way. Is that what I wouldn't know when I would do that.
Yeah, I think it's respectful. Yeah, I think when a man's
no,
out
I've never
busting
done
his ass
that.
for 15 hours a day and he's in like the most god awful conditions possible to bring home the bacon. I don't
Yeah.
see what's wrong with a curtsy.
I would do it differently. Like if my boyfriend has been working all day, like I love welcoming my boyfriend. So I would go into the door and hug him, or I'd like to have like,
But
have
you
something
wouldn't
cooked
welcome
for
him with
him.
a curtsy.
I mean, honestly, yeah, maybe. I'm just thinking like it depends. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, that's
Yvonne
just the
Jackson
bow. It's just the
donated
bow.
Maybe the bow
Steps.
too. Maybe the bow
What
too.
if I said